taken over the course of several days as the killings occurred here. They say the images were captured by a person in this house on their cell phone camera. It was through these windows he saw the slaughter. This is one of his first pictures, taken on March 5th. 2 bodies, reportedly killed that day, were visible outside his window. On March 6th, when this picture was taken, a 3rd body is visible on the street. This video, taken on March 7th, shows at least 2 more bodies. Ruslan Kravchenko says these images and the data in the camera phone they were taken with provides important proof of exactly who was killed and when.
It will prove that it was a particular phone that the pictures were taken with, and also the time and the location that they were taken. The Russian Federation will not be able to continue saying that this was set up video or fakes.
We tracked down the man who risked his life to take these photos and video. We agreed not to show his face.
Were you scared to take pictures? I mean, if they had seen you taking pictures, you could have been killed.
Of course there was fear, but I had to prove that it was them, that they killed people who were civilians. I had to do something.
Do you remember the first person killed on your street?
The first one to get killed was the man on the bicycle to the left of my house. On March 6th, there were more dead people. There were 7 people dead on the street on March 6th. 7 dead people. I couldn't capture all the bodies from the window. There was a wall in the way.
What do you want to see happen to those Russians, to everybody in the chain of command?
They must be punished. There was a young guy who was bringing potatoes in a bag, maybe for his family. The stores were closed. There was no power, no heating, no water. He wanted to help, and he was killed. What do they deserve? Only punishment.
But punishing the guilty won't be easy.
There were a number of different Russian units, as I understand, who were stationed here at one time or another. You need to try to identify which unit it was, what the chain of command was.
And it's very important to identify not only the commanders, but concrete troops who committed the crimes and have them held accountable.
Kravchenko says 10 Russian soldiers in Bucha have already been identified using eyewitness accounts along with drone footage and images like this one, taken by a traffic surveillance camera not far from Yablonitska Street. But whether he can learn the identities of the Russians stationed on Yablonitska Street is unclear. The man killed on March 5th on his bike was 68-year-old Vladimir Brovchenko. His wife, Svetlana, lives not far away. They were married for 45 years and have 2 kids and 3 grandchildren.
We told him not to go to work because there were tanks on Yablinska Street. We told him not to go. He said, no, I have to go to work. I have work to do. I don't know what to tell you. It's awful. It's awful.
It is all so awful. The bicycle her husband rode is still on Yablonitska Street near the spot where he died. She doesn't want it back. The horror of what happened is just too terrible to face. Anderson Cooper, CNN, Bucha, Ukraine.